some as a hedge against the $8 trillion. They want to own up debt. They want to own it for their kids. And you know who else feels that way? Me. I don't want that debt. My kids. I'm worried about my kids. Worried about your kids? 38 trillion?
Yeah, we all do.
Yeah.
We all do,
so
in so many different ways.
Why don't you buy some Bitcoin or buy some ETH?
I think fiat currencies will become digital, so credit cards, plastic, cash will be gone, but Bitcoin will be one piece of that larger puzzle, and cryptocurrency is here to say it's a space that we believe is the future. Administration and President Trump are obviously very pro-crypto, pro-business, and pro-innovation, and that's very important to have the president and the White House sort of behind the growth of this industry. And I think every promise that was made has been kept and then some. So we're very encouraged with everything we're seeing out of the White House and this administration. And we think it's going to be, it is ushering in a American golden age of innovation. And I think, it's just the beginning. We're going to see a lot more exciting stuff. And it's really nice to build a business into a tailwind after facing a headwind for so many years for no good reason, right? American investors and consumers were kept from Bitcoin, the greatest performing asset of the past decade. And so they lost out on all those gains and were forced offshore into the arms of bad actors. And so making, crypto great in America is very important for America and Americans. Of money. Obviously, stable coins take dollars on the blockchain and go anywhere where the internet will go. Tokenized equities will trade 24/7, 365. And it's the same story. You can send them or take them wherever the internet goes. And that's a huge, huge unlock. And so we're just at the beginning of this huge paradigm shift in money, in finance. Markets are going on chain. We are entering into a digital golden age, and this administration has been tremendous. President Trump has been tremendous for our industry and for America, and we are realizing his vision to make America the crypto capital of the world, and that is happening right now.
Perpetual futures are really just a way for investors and traders to get exposure to basically the spot underlying Bitcoin or Ether products in a levered and long-term perpetual way. And so really, when you think about maybe some of the difficulties of getting access to the spot crypto, these are actually just regulated futures that have, in our case, a 10-year expiry on them, which really makes them a long-term investing vehicle for investors. You don't need to roll them all that frequently because they're not expiring like normal futures. And so you can stay exposed to the asset class in a way that in the futures market is kind of not here in the US before.
Welcome to the Crypto Teacher.
Don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel.
And I come back with that video just to make you think. And make sure you join the Patrons. If you're not a part of the Patrons, make sure you're hitting the Cash App. Also, go like and follow the TikTok. More videos to come. And King had a football game late this afternoon, but I'm still bringing you a video. I'm definitely tired. Now, everybody's talking about the big fight tonight, Crawford and Canelo. And guys, don't forget to use your gematria calendar because both of their names is wow. You have Skull and Bones that comes up under Crawford, and then you have Jesus Christ comes up under Canelo. Now, I haven't watched boxing in a long time because we know they always have the hidden hand to rig it up. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have the Winklevoss twins almost 10 years ago speaking about the digital money transformation. And they definitely knew the fourth industrial revolution was on its way. And of course, Trump is bringing in the digital age. His job is a landers inside this fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. And in Bitcoin and crypto, you're going to see more and more long-term products when it comes to investing. It's not going to be any more short-term because remember, we're going to go a whole 10 years with no growth. So you're going to have to do long-term investing. And remember, the Crypto Teacher told you. Now we have Trump says Soros should be in jail. And guys, we know he's doing nothing but playing the Hegelian dialectic, because don't forget, Scott Bessent is George Soros' protege. And all these think tanks come from George Soros. But don't forget, when Trump was in office in the first term, he had Steve Mnuchin in there, which was a part of the housing scandal. And then also Kamala let him walk. And then he also had Wilbur Ross as a Secretary of Commerce, who we know bailed out Trump when he was in trouble. So when you see the presidential administration, remember, these are going to be the same chess pieces rotating. Why? Because they know the plan. They know the agenda. And this time, it's to land us in the fourth industrial revolution. And remember, the crypto teacher told you, because he knows when it comes to the NWO, it's all planned out. You have a wonderful day.
I had one the other night. I went into a restaurant, and this woman stood up. I looked at her immediately. She had money. She wasn't serious. They get paid for it. They're professional from Soros and other people. And we're going to look into Soros because I think it's a RICO case against him and other people. Because this is more than like protest. This is real agitation. This is riots on the street. And we're going to look into that.
Well, the Trump administration suggests it could revoke existing visas or deny them to applicants if they celebrated or made light of Charlie Kirk's assassination on social media. Deputy Secretary of State Christopher Landau posted on X that he has directed consular officials to, quote, undertake appropriate action. Under President Trump, the State Department has ramped up what it calls expanded screening and vetting of many visa applicants' social media accounts. The State Department has utilized AI technology in the effort.
Going to a different economy, and we're going to be learning more about that as we go. But clearly, we're learning that things can be done from remote locations. We're learning that technology can replace people even more than we thought.
We're not going back to the same economy. We're recovering, but to a different economy, and it'll be one that is more leveraged to technology. And I worry that that is going to make it even more difficult than it was for many workers.
In Silicon Valley, and my friends who work in technology know that what we did to the manufacturing workers, we are now going to do to the retail workers, the call center workers, the fast food workers, the truck drivers, and then even bookkeepers, accountants, insurance agents, lawyers, and on through the economy. So what happened to the manufacturing workers is a very clear sign.
And so we'll import Chinese-based CBDC technology. So it's going to be CBDC in a box provided to you by the People's Bank of China.
But every stock, every bond, every currency, every commodity, every piece of art, every private business, every piece of real estate will eventually be a token on a blockchain, an entry on a ledger, permanent and immutable. We will have truth instead of trust, and we will save over $7 trillion a year. 6 to 8% of global GDP is wasted by the friction of the trust industry that's necessary when you have dual entry accounting. With triple entry accounting, which is what a blockchain is, we get rid of all of that friction. It's a beautiful future.
Like what you see in China and their social credit scoring systems, right? If we get identity wrong, it could be a tool to enslave humanity. And if we get it right, it could be a tool to liberate humanity. And as an American, I'm obviously rooting for the one that's on the side of freedom.
Bitcoin is an international asset. And also, I do believe the role of crypto is, it's digitizing gold.
I actually believe this technology is going to be very important. Look at it. We have been part of a huge revolution in investing through ETFs. We believe that ETFs will be changing the whole way we invest. Many people still use it as a means, people are investing it for indexing. No, the majority of people who are putting money in in ETFs are active investors that are buying exposure. The entire bond market is being transformed as we talk right now. I believe the next generation for markets, the next generation for securities will be tokenization of securities. We will, and if we can have that distributed ledger that we know every beneficial owner, every beneficial seller, we all have our code of who's buying, who's selling, instantaneous settlement. And think about it, it changes the whole ecosystem.
Chinese bank ICBC has been hit by a ransomware attack, and the U.S. Treasury market, as a result of that, has been disrupted. This, according to the Financial Times. We're getting it more right now with Bloomberg's Shonali Bassick. Shonali, what do we know?
Listen, we have the Financial Times now reporting that ICBC, one of China's largest banks here, was hit with a ransomware attack. And remember, they're a very significant intermediary in the Treasury market. The SIFMA has told its members that this has been part of the reason here that the system is kind of clogged up, if you will, during that auction that we saw a little bit before. The attack had prevented ICBC, according to the Financial Times, from settling Treasury trades on behalf of other market participants. A large executive at a major bank also telling the paper that such a large party on the fixed income clearing corp creates major concerns, potentially impacting the liquidity of Treasury markets.
Now, it was not just a poor auction. It was absolutely lousy, and you know, when the dealers have to step in to save a treasury auction, that's a rare occurrence. And
Crypto Teacher and the New World Order book, plus the 3 Kids books. It's time to re-educate. Also, new to cryptos, Coinbase, Bitrue, Binance. Do not forget book links and crypto links are in the description. The stock channel, guys. Don't forget to go like, subscribe, spread everywhere. You have your Kobo, your chip stocks, your banking, your gaming. While everybody's sitting at home, get home stocks, the Seaver, the biotech stocks. And while everybody's at home wishing, they were still getting that free money. What are they doing? Drinking and smoking weed. Don't forget about those stocks, and you have a wonderful day. The most powerful person in the world is the storyteller. The storyteller sets the vision, values, and agenda of an entire generation to come. Steve Jobs. And guys, you know I truly believe in this. When you look at the New World Order, they're the storytellers. And that's the reason why I wrote my New World Order book. But guys, now it's time to change the current generation. And I wrote 3 kids books. You know, I love the Trinity because I understand the power that's in it. So I have 3 books. We have an opportunity to change the generation, to educate, not just me, but I want to show you that I take action on a daily basis. And I want you to take action on a daily basis. Whether it's your job, whether it's in your community, we have an opportunity right now to educate the masses. I posted this on my Twitter account. Please share, but this is a short clip of the 3 books. There's going to be a clothing line and action figures. Please get these books for your kids, nephews, cousins, friends, so therefore we can start the re-education now. Because as we see, the 4th Industrial Revolution foundation is definitely here. Robots, algorithms, drones, taking humanity out the picture. We have to re-educate. But let's get into the video.
Part 1. King Joshua and Drama Team save the village. Part 2. King Joshua and Drama Team save New York from COVID-33. Part 3. King Joshua and Drama Team goes to China.
It's mandatory to get part 1, part 2, and part 3 of this series. It's time to re-educate Generation Z.